What's up, everybody? I'm Michael Davis, Adriel Black, the professor of World Wrestling. Welcome to my review. Um, you know what? I don't know what I can call it my review of Wild World Wrestling Season 4, Episode 4. Because technically, only one match happened on this episode. Because this episode and all the other episodes beforehand were nothing but recap episodes. All recapping everything that went down between the Fab Four, Myers the Heat, Play Pink and Holly Swag, the Mud Truckers, Big with the Bourbon, everything. Like, I get what they were trying to do. I get what they did. I get what they were doing because there was 4 episodes of season 4, and the Steel Cage match just happened to be involving the Fab Four.
Coincidence? I think not!
Like, I admit, it was cool little marketing that you did, but it didn't need to have 3.5 episodes of recaps, a matches that we already seen, and matches that we honestly don't really care about. No offense to the wild superheroes that had matches on these episodes, but like you have matches that still need to be aired that was aired in that South days and is in California. Like you already have matches now for this week's episode. Wow, involving ambulance thing. Like you could have had those matches that gonna be airing this weekend. The matches that air during the recap episodes, like the Sylvia Sanchez and the TK Tomorrow matches, should have had those matches like should have had two matches being actual matches involving the other wild superheroes and two like key like highlighting the key moments of these feuds, these matches involving the Fab Four, Myers Heat, Petty Pink, High Swag, all like it should have been those like key moments of those matches, not the full match. Like what are we doing here? Like it's ridiculous. Like I get what they're trying to do, having the Fab Four, Civil War, Steel Cage match on the fourth episode of season 4. Cool, but it didn't need to happen. It didn't need to have 3.5 episodes of recaps. That's why I didn't do a review of these recap episodes that aired the last few weeks because there's no point. I mean, I already reviewed these matches on throughout the whole season. If they wanted to hear my thoughts on these matches and these moments, they can easily go back to my reviews, talk about these matches, or they can go watch my hype review of the Steel Cage match that I uploaded last week. Which if you haven't seen that I highly recommend. It's actually pretty cool. I had a lot of fun making it, but nonetheless, it would not been you know fun for me to do these reviews, these week episodes, because I already talk about these matches. And if we did go out of your way and do these do reviews of the week episodes, I got one question for you.
Are you okay?
Because there was literally no need for you to do reviews of matches and moments that you already reviewed on your channel in the past. Like for real, I'm just saying. I'm just waiting on these matches that aired that were taped in Las Vegas last year to air on TV. Like, what are we waiting for? Like, you got the matches already, ready to go. Like, you literally been promoting all over social media all week, all month on Wild TV. Like, air these matches already. Like, are you really waiting to air these matches the week that you guys tape the rest of season 4 in Las Vegas later this month? Which, by the way, I will be going to Las Vegas this month to check out the rest of season 4 about women wrestling. Anyway, but I just like why wait this long to air these matches from Las Vegas this season? Like because they should have had these matches already ready to go in the beginning of season 4, but no, you had to pump up a ton of matches for season 3 last year. Like it was so many matches they taped last year. It's just like it was ridiculous. Trust me, I was there. I had to sit through matches from 6 o'clock till damn near midnight in California. Like that's how many matches they taped last year. Imagine how many matches they got taped for season 4 this year in Fremont Street. But anyway, man, that's my little rant on the whole situation that he did leading up to this cage match. All I gotta say is, make lame, Never again. Never again. Now it's time to talk about the match that we've been waiting for 3.5 weeks. Minus the Heat versus Benny Pink and Ice Swag for the Raw Tag titles inside of a steel case. And it's the second ever steel case match in Raw history. The first one happened 25 years ago to the day, or since this past Monday, it was past 25th anniversary of Raw. But 25 years ago, you had Slim Majors and Thug competing in the first ever steel case match in WoW. Technically speaking, it was a Hell in a Cell match because the case they used was literally a Hell in a Cell case. But it was their version of the steel case match. But you can say that Slim Majors and Thug had the first ever women's Hell in a Cell match before Charlotte Flair and Sasha Banks. But all that being said, we're talking about the steel case match now. 25 years later, the first ever tag team steel cage match in Raw history. And I gotta say, if you did not see this match live, this was worth the wait. And it was a really good matchup from start to finish. It was a couple of miscommunications and all that, but you can get past that. But bottom line is, it was a good matchup, and both teams did their thing. And I have none but respect for Lori, Lindsay, Penelope, and Ali. It was just a good matchup all around. But I gotta give you a few bullet points of the matchup because there was a lot going on. You have Lori and fighting Betty Pink. You have Lindsay fighting Ice Swag. And it's like they just taking turns, like Remy's hurt, like throwing each other on the side of the cage. Ice Swag her selling was immaculate. Like she was selling like her ass off, like a rat dog, like she is. Like she was selling like Dolph Ziggler in his prime. Like with that kind of selling, when she was getting thrown to the case. At one point in the match that you had Lori, Lori and Petty Pink leaning on top of the cage, and you had Lori choking Petty Pink out while Petty Pink is leaning on the cage. And at one point, you see while Lori was choking her out, she jumped off the cage and give her a drop kick while Petty Pink still leaning on the cage. It was a unique offense from Lori, you ask me. At one point, you had both Lori and Lindsay spearing Petty Pink and High Swag while both of them were leaning on the side of the cage, and also you had Lori Lindsay get thrown to the cage by High Swag and Petty Pink, and that's when we see the scar from Lindsay. She got a little scar on top of the head. Not like wasn't nasty. She didn't bust out but bleeding. I'm glad she didn't. But it was just like a good enough scar to the point that snap, she was bleeding. But luckily she was okay because it was literally the last match of the tapings last year. Like it was literally the last match of the whole tapings. I don't know why. I don't know what other match that got aired this upcoming episode. Wow, but I just know that they record episodes and they all the matches that aired from season 3 till now was completely out of order. But besides all that, later on in the matchup, you had Betty Pink and Ice Swag doing a combination of Sign Wizards and re-triggers to minus the Heat. They only got 2 count. And you also had Lori and Lindsay trying to knock out they have Lori, Lindsay, and Betty Pink fighting on the side of the cage while Betty Pink trying to climb out of the cage. And also at one point in the matchup, you had Lon Star trying to get involved because she was literally standing on the outside. She couldn't do anything, but she was trying to get involved anyway. But leaning on the cage, that's when you see Lindsay get Irish up to Lon Star while she leaned on the cage and she got knocked out. And I don't know how that came to play later in the matchup, but it was just keep that in mind. But later on in the matchup, you had Petty Pink fighting Minor Heat on top of the cage, and they trying to knock her out, but both Minor Heat members got knocked out by Petty Pink, You see Penelope Pink, just setting herself up for something ridiculous, and it was ridiculous because he has a moonsault out of nowhere, knocking out both Lori and Lindsay. And I knew she can hit a moonsault, but it was the first. This is the first time we've seen her do a moonsault, and wow, because we know some people that watch Penelope Pink, or AKA Maria Tucker. We know that she's a athletic. She can do these moonsaults and dives here and there, but she chooses not to because she's more a brawler, a technician. But every now and then she breaks out a moonsault out the wazoo, and she did just that. And it was pretty damn cool seeing that live. Um, Another thing seeing live that was ridiculous is Ice Rack. And when I saw this match being a steel cage match, I knew that Ice Rack gonna do something ridiculous. And damn it, she did something ridiculous. She decided to climb on top of the top rope, and she's like, "Oh, you know what? Let me go higher." She goes on the tippy top of the steel case, and she freaking flew and hit a cross body, knocking out both Street Heat and Penelope Pink, and we got bodies everywhere. Everybody down, everybody on the ground, and everybody is saying, I'm pretty much to chant "Holy bleep" in my head. They wanted to chant that at the show, but because if we did, everybody probably got kicked out. But I was literally chanting "Holy bleep" in my head, because like, damn. But everybody down, everybody trying to get out of themselves, and just it was just a crazy match all around. But closing one for the matchup, Mighty Heat getting up, Ice Rack and Penelope Pink on their feet, and they about to have a final face off, standing in the ring, and that's where we about to see these two face off one last time. Boom! Penelope Pink decks Ice Rack in the back of the net with elbow, and everybody is shook. Penelope Pink turns on Ice Rack, helps out Miser Heat, beat the crap out of her. Miser Heat sets up Ice Rack on their shoulders, powerbomb style, while Penelope Pink gets on the second rope. I think it was top rope. Hits a blockbuster powerbomb combination on Ice Rack. 1, 2, 3, and new Wild World Tag Team Champions for the 5th time in Raw history. Lovely Lori, Leslie Lindsay, Miami Street Heat. Let's go! But wait, there's more. After the match, Lost Star rushed to the steel cage door to the bald-headed referee, and I was happy. I was jumping for joy because I hate that referee so much that I'm glad he got knocked out. But after the match, he had Lost Star knocking him out, and he locked the cage door to prevent anyone coming in to save Ice Rack, while Penelope Pink and Miser Heat are still beating up Ice Rack 3-on-1. And this is like they just continue to just like embarrass her even more than they already did. But out comes Baby Suburban, J. Jones, and Baby Betty, the actual mother of Ice Rack, trying to make the save for Ice Rack, and that didn't end well. And you have J. Jones and Baby Betty get knocked out by the Fab Four, and just bodies everywhere. Bodies everywhere. Ice Rack is down. J. Jones is down. Baby Betty is down. The bald-headed dumbass is down. And the Fab Four standing tall with the tag titles once again, still in the Fab Four, but this time in the hands of Miser Heat for the 5th time. And after the match, you had Penelope Pink. It get an interview by McLean talking about how Ice Rack cost her the Wild World Championship. Now, me sitting in attendance, watching this live, just thinking to myself, How she calls you the Wild Witch Championship if you're part of Fab Four? That's what dawned on me. The Battle Royal for the Wild Witch Championship. Her and High Dragon and Play Pink win the Battle Royal. They were both trying to get the Wild Witch Championship back to bring back the Fab Four. And High Drag being in the wrong place one time, eliminating Play Pink or causing the elimination to Play Pink. And High Drag, in my theory, trying to save face and trying to make Play Pink happy, trying to get back in her good graces, trying to go out the right with Tag Towers, which they did, and they won. And she thought, oh, that would make her happy. That would make her forget about what happened with her and High Drag and Play Pink in the Battle Royal for the Wild Championship. No, obviously she was waiting for a perfect moment to have Street take the titles back and keep it within the Fab Four, and just basically say, hey, f you, you called me the Wild World Championship. That's the title I care about the most, the entire titles. And she also closed out by saying, this is the greatest faction in professional wrestling history. Get used to it. And folks, where's the lie? I'm not gonna play the clip. Where's the lie? Cause it may not be greatest faction overall. I mean, definitely better than top tier. But as far as female wrestling factions, I mean they're up there. I mean you cannot tell me that they're not the best female faction in all women wrestling. You cannot tell me that. This is literally the female bloodline to a T. And I'm not the only one that's saying that. There's other people on social media that said that these are the bloodline or the pink line. And like I said before, you got Sweet, the Usos, for obvious reasons. You got Patty Pink, see the woman rings. That bum you're not gonna talk about. See, it was basically the poor man version of Soldier Coil. And in this case, this go around, highest rap was the same name. She was an honorary member. She was an honorary Oos. And of course, Lost Star is Paul Heyman, as he was really good looking, which he was not.
He's out of line, but he's right.
This is literally the female bloodline. You cannot tell me otherwise. You cannot unsee it, honestly. And I'm not even mad about Sweet being 5-time tag champions. I just hope they're booking a tag team that's popular enough to take the title off of Sweet in season 4, because if they don't drop the titles in season 4, I know there's gonna be a lot of people that not gonna be happy about that, having Sweet be tag champions for the long haul. But you gotta have a popular tag team like Ambulance Inc. or build up Sugar and Spice, the Mighty Mice, or the Dodo Defenders, or any other new tag team, the Brat Pack, any other new tag team that's coming in a while, or current tag teams. Build those up to be faces, because Miami Heat gonna be mega heels after this. Have a big face tag team take the title off of a Sweet Heat down the road, because I don't see a lot of people being happy about Sweet Heat being tag champions, but I'm happy about it. Not because I'm their friends or I'm a big fan of theirs. I just they continue to make history. I mean, I'm not mad about that, but there gotta be a tag team out there that's built up enough to take the titles off of Sweet Heat. That's all I'm gonna say about that. But at the end of the day, congratulations to my Sweet Heat on becoming a five-time Wild World Tag Champions. And that's my review and my overall thoughts on the Steel Cage match between Sweet Heat and Pink and Ice Wag. It was overall a really fun matchup to watch, both live and on TV. And I'm not even mad about the outcome. I was looking forward to see what happens next between the Fab Four come season 4. And like we saw in the video package, the promotion of the Fremont Street matches in Las Vegas for WoW, we do see Billy Pink take on Holly Swag, and it's as I mentioned before, when are we getting these matches that will take Las Vegas this season? When are we gonna have that happen? What happened in Vegas not gonna stay in Vegas for long. Like, get these matches air on TV right now. Like, I'm waiting for them. I can't wait anymore. I'm a patient guy, but my patience is running thin. Hurry the hell up. But anyway, let me know down below what your thoughts on the match. Down below, if you've seen the matchup, if you haven't seen the matchup, please do. It's on YouTube right now in full. Just check it out whenever you can. It's a lot of fun. And if you haven't checked out any season 3 of WoW, check out on Pluto TV. They got a full season out right now, from episode 1 to the very last episode. You haven't seen any episodes in full. They got matches, promos, and a little bit clips that they don't upload on YouTube or social media in general. They have the whole episode up on Pluto TV. Check it out whenever you can, and like, comment, subscribe, tap the bell. You know, don't miss any of my videos. And check out my hype video for the Still Getting Match. I used the infamous "My Way" song from Limp Bizkit that was used famously for the Stone Cold and the Rock match for WrestleMania 17 from arguably the greatest WrestleMania of all time. So check out if you haven't already. And yeah, man, that's all I got. Till that time, I'm Michael Davis, Black. I'm out.